Bonjour mes étudiants 7th standard. I welcome you all to this new session. So last class we were seeing leçon 4, les parents de manuel. So from this lesson we were seeing vocabularies and professions. So this class we can see the French passage and its explanation, as well as we can also see this true or false, complétez avec un mot du texte, répondez. So let's discuss on this today. Okay, so let's start with this image. Okay, so les parents de manuel. So the parents of manuel, that's the meaning of this lesson. So we see three people, we don't know who they are. So one lady, I think she might be a doctor, and one man with a coat, I think he might be a director general or a manager, and I think this guy will be an electrician or some other thing which is related to construction. Okay, some other profession. Okay, so let's see who they are with a short dialogue. Okay, I'll read once, you can read along with me. Le père de Manuel travaille dans une entreprise. Il est directeur régional. Il voyage beaucoup. Il aime le voyage. Il aime les montagnes. Il n'aime pas la mer. La mère de Manuel travaille dans un hôpital. Elle est médecin. Elle ausculte les malades et elle donne des médicaments. Elle est sympathique. Elle adore la musique classique. Elle n'aime pas la télé. L'oncle de Manuel est architecte. Il fait des plans pour construire des maisons, des bâtiments, des ponts, etc. Et la tante de Manuel, elle est ingénieure. No, elle n'est pas ingénieure, elle est journaliste. So this is the passage which we are going to see now. So we will start with this first line. Le père de Manuel travaille dans une entreprise. So as we learned, you must have a pencil so that it will be easy. Le père de Manuel travaille dans une entreprise. Entreprise means it's a company. So that's what we learned from this lesson. So underline this word and you can write company on the top. So le père de Manuel travaille. Travaille is a verb that means to work. So that also we learned from the vocabulary. Il est directeur régional. So he is the regional director. Regional director means for one particular region he is the director of that company. Okay. Il voyage beaucoup. Because since they are a regional director, they have to visit a lot of places. So it will be il voyage beaucoup. That means he travels a lot. Il aime le voyage. So he also likes to travel. So people like to travel a lot. So that's why this is one good way to travel regarding the company work. So next line is il aime les montagnes, il n'aime pas la mer. So the next place he likes to go to mountains. So mountain regions, you know, there will be a natural view. So who doesn't like? Everyone likes it. So il n'aime pas la mer. So he doesn't want to spend time on sea. On the seashore he doesn't like to be. He prefers mountain regions. So the first passage I'll explain once again. Le père de Manuel travaille dans une entreprise. Il est directeur régional. Il voyage beaucoup. Il aime le voyage. Il aime les montagnes. Il n'aime pas la mer. So he's working in a company and he's the regional director of the company. So that's the reason he travels a lot, and so he also likes to travel and things and dislikes what he don't like is he doesn't like sea, rather he prefers to go to mountain regions. Next, so the father of Manuel, just we saw, now we are going to see the mother of Manuel. La mère de Manuel travaille dans un hôpital, elle est médecin, elle ausculte les malades et donne des médicaments. Elle est sympathique, elle adore la musique classique, elle n'aime pas la télé. So now we are going to see about mother of Manuel. So mother of Manuel works in a hospital. So this is mother of Manuel and this is father of Manuel. Elle est médecin. So she is a doctor. Elle ausculte les malades et elle donne des médicaments. So what word we learnt is ausculte. Ausculte, the meaning is to examine. She examines the sick, that means the patients, and she gives some medicines. Médicament means medicines. If you have pencil, just underline and write it somewhere, the meaning, so that it is just the way of recalling what we have learnt in the last class. Elle est sympathique. She is nice. Sympathic means very kind. So the people who are kind, they are very good in this social, being social to others. Elle adore la musique classique. So she likes classical music. So she likes to listen to classical music. Elle n'aime pas la télé. The things which she doesn't like is she doesn't likes to watch TV. Rather she prefers to go for music. So that's one way. You can also prefer music rather than watching TV, because watching TV spoils the eyes, but music, it charms our mind. Okay, so if you know music, well and good. If not, try to learn a little bit of music, might be guitar, like that. L'oncle de Manuel est architecte. So who's the uncle of Manuel? He's an architecture. So I think this is uncle of Manuel. Il fait des plans pour construire des maisons, des bâtiments, des ponts. So what is the work of an architect? You might be knowing, they plan the construction of an house, or big buildings, or some bridges. So they construct the plan for it and they give, and the engineers will execute it. So if he is an architect, can we guess la tante, that means the aunt of Manuel, is an engineer? No. La tante de Manuel, elle est ingénieure? No. So we cannot guess it just like that. So we must go with the dialogue. No, elle n'est pas ingénieure, elle est journaliste. That's a nice one. So she is not an engineer as we guessed. She is a journalist. So first we saw the father of Manuel, second the mother, third the uncle, fourth the aunt. So father works in a company and he is a general manager, regional manager. Mother, she is a doctor from hospital, and uncle is an architect and he helps to he gives plan for constructing house, buildings or bridges. And finally, la tante de Manuel, she is not an engineer, she is a journalist. Okay, so today's online test. So having this in mind, we will go for these three exercises. Okay, so I'll give the online test based on these three exercises: 1, 2, and 3. So true or false, choose question answers. Let's have a look on this. La mère de Manuel est actrice. Actrice, you know what profession they are? Actor. No, la mère de Manuel est le médecin. So first one is faux. So if you don't know the spelling, you can see here and you can copy it here. First one is faux. Elle n'aime pas la télé. Yeah, that's true. She doesn't like watching TV. Rather, she prefers to learn music, classical music. So this is vrai. Second one is vrai. Un architecte fait des plans pour construire des maisons. Yes. What is the work of an architect? The architect plans to construct houses. Yes, vrai. Le père de Manuel aime la mer. So what the father of Manuel likes? He likes mountains, not the sea. So mer is the wrong answer. So again 4. La tante de Manuel est ingénieur. La tante de Manuel est ingénieur. So la tante means the aunt of Manuel. She's an engineer. No, she's a journalist. Again 4. So we are done with exercise number 1. Now we'll go to exercise number 2. Complétez avec un mot du texte. J'aime dash en été. Je vais en France cet été. J'aime dash en été. Okay. So this is j'aime voyager. So the spelling you can see from here. The same spelling but with a E, because already there is a verb given. So the spelling will be voyager. J'aime voyager en été. Je vais en France cet été. Elle est sympathique. Elle soigne les malades. So she takes care of the sick people. So malade. The second answer is here. Malade. You can copy from here. Regardes-tu là tous les soirs? Regardes-tu là tous les soirs? Let's find it what it is. La télé, because that is the only object. So if someone watches it, the verb watch is used mostly for TV. So we watch TV. So la télé, the answer comes here. Le pont d'Avignon est un vieux dash en France. Vieux pont. Pont d'Avignon est un vieux pont. P-O-N-T is the answer. It's the oldest bridge in the France. Avignon is its name. Mon frère est dash. Il travaille avec un journal à Paris. Mon père est. So if he works in a journal, that means he is a journalist. Mon frère est journaliste. Journalist spelling you can copy it from here. Okay, we are done with exercise number 2. Now we move to exercise number 3. Qu'est-ce que le père de Manuel aime et qu'est-ce qu'il n'aime pas? So it's a very simple answer. What he likes and what he dislikes. So go to père de Manuel. Okay. Il aime les montagnes. Il n'aime pas la mer. Il aime la montagne. Il n'aime pas la mer. So first answer is il aime les montagnes and il n'aime pas la mer. That is the second answer for the first question. So they have asked 2 questions and we have given 2 replies. Quelle est la profession de la mère de Manuel? So they are asking the profession of mother of Manuel. So la mère de Manuel travaille dans un hôpital. Elle est médecin. So that's the first line of mother of Manuel. So you have to copy from there. La mère de Manuel travaille dans un hôpital. Elle est médecin. That's it. So we have seen true or false. Complétez avec un mot du texte. Répondez. So we are done with the answer. Okay, so next class once again we will see profession and we'll solve some exercise regarding that. So let's see this passage once again. I'll give one reading. You can repeat along with me, and with that we will conclude today's class. Okay. Les parents de Manuel. You can repeat along with me. Le père de Manuel travaille dans une entreprise. Il est directeur régional. Il voyage beaucoup. Il aime le voyage. Il aime les montagnes. Il n'aime pas la mer. La mère de Manuel travaille dans un hôpital. Elle est médecin. Elle ausculte les malades et elle donne des médicaments. Elle est sympathique. Elle adore la musique classique. Elle n'aime pas la télé. L'oncle de Manuel est architecte. Il fait des plans pour construire des maisons, des bâtiments, des ponts, etc. Et la tante de Manuel, elle est ingénieure. Non, elle n'est pas ingénieure, elle est journaliste. So this is the passage you have to try as a homework, okay? So this is father, mother, uncle, aunt. So try translating this passage, okay? Try translating this passage with a rough paper, okay? Anyway, I'll teach you this passage translation next class. I want you to translate this passage in English. So, for example, the father of Manuel, travaille, you know the meaning, works in a company. Dans means in. In entreprise, it's a company. Il est directeur regional. If you don't try, it won't be easy, okay? Because you're going to do it, and if you don't know any words, you can refer the vocabulary column. So there will be a vocabulary column. So from the lessons vocabulary itself, you could search and you can find it. So try this on your own, and next class anyway I'll give you the translation, and next class we will see this profession once again. We'll revise it once, and we have two exercises based on profession. This one. So we will do that. Okay. So that's it for today, guys. We'll wind up with this. So today we learned the French passage explanation as well as this exercise. So you will have this exercise for online test today. So merci mes étudiants. Bonne journée.